Greetings. This is MaLa Broussard with another MaLa travel guide. You heard it here first. When MaLa speaks, everyone listens. Reporting live on the scene here in France. So we are so excited to be here. Um, yeah, we are stuck here and can't go back to U.S. at this point. There is no flights leaving from Europe at this current time. They closed the borders November 1st, 2020, per POTUS, Donald J. Trump, so he can figure out if he can still try to fight against the presidential election. Okay. Um, yeah. So so a lot of travelers have been stuck. I was able to reach out to the embassy, and they did message me back, and they let me know that unfortunately you have to go through another country in order to go back to the US, which is actually more money, more expensive, and on top of that you have to do 2 PCR tests plus your flight, plus if that respective country requires a visa, you have to pay that before entry into that country. When I tell y'all to watch the MONUI, at the end of the day, you traveling the whole world trying to get to one place. So it's all at the end of the day, it's all about money. And it was all about keeping the people that were there so no new people could come and vote and this and that and the other. So from the beginning, this has been, the presidential races and election and politics has always been, about power. As I've been hitting these borders, and I know live on the scene what's going on from a local's point of view. There's nothing nobody can tell me because I have been to respective places and I know firsthand on the scene what is going on. They know it. I know it. They just don't know how much information that I have because I'm not putting out the information how they want me to put it out. I did get phone calls. I did get reached out, and basically they was trying to do some underhanded stuff, and they want me to go along with it. I work. I don't work for people that have hidden agendas and they want their point to get across. That's not how things work in general. When you get into the media field, you have to be able to be selfless. You have to be able to be vulnerable. You have to be able to, take things as they come to you and be adjustable. Okay, people. I come and do my story at peace. Okay, I'm not asking for war back. I'm just asking, the questions that nobody really is asking in the room. And that's my job to do. So, I've been on the scene for 9 months. I've been abroad for the past few months. I know what's going on. Nobody can take that away from me. And I'm just looking forward to being able to do what I do and do it well. And not really back down from a fight. At the end of the day, I'm not going to be politically correct. I'm not going to be, saying all these big, masculine and feminine words because that's not who I am. That's not what I represent. I represent what is supposed to be represented. So, being in France right now, you have to really be on top of your game. You have to really understand language. You have to really understand what's going on around you, observe and what's going on, and really ask these questions that people are not really asking. They're just assuming that you know the answers to the questions, right?
So, as we travel through these borders and try to get the answers that we're looking for, it hasn't not been routine, but it will get to the point where uh, the people need to do what they're supposed to do. There's travelers. I've gotten so many DMs about travelers that's stuck in respective areas, that's trying to get to different areas and different prospective places. It doesn't make any sense. You are actually forcing people to do something that they don't really have money for, and then when they get to that prospective the developing country, you don't even know if you get a ticket out. So I'm gonna be paying for a flight there, a visa there, a test there, but I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to fly out. Why would I take that risk and losing that much amount of money going somewhere that I don't even know if I'm gonna get a flight out? Because you can't do the flight online to do connected. No, you have to wait till you get to that perspective country, then do the ticket. That don't make sense. So that's what I'm trying to tell you out here. That's why I said, I put out that on Instagram, stranded. Yeah, because I'm not the only one. There are many people that are stranded in these traveling streets, and I'm this is the voice I'm giving to y'all. This is the voice that people need to hear for real, for real. These are real people, uh, uh United States citizens that's stuck in Europe in prospective areas, and they cannot get a flight back to their home country. And that's ridiculous. That is unprecedented. That is not constitutional. That is taking things that doesn't even belong to them. We have a God-given right to travel. We have a God-given right to go through borders. We have a God-given right to do what we have to do. And nobody should be in the middle of that to prevent us from doing that. No test or no vaccine is supposed to stop us from being able to travel and go to where our respective places. If there's a country at war, we need to be able to get out in peace and find safety. The Underground Railroad did it. They have been doing migrations to leave prospective places because of war many years. You cannot stop that. You cannot prevent that. You cannot prevent that migration from happening. You can't prevent that. Because if somebody needs to get out, they need to be able to get out, period. And so, like I said, these are people that have not really said much. These are travelers that not really have their voices heard. But like I said, MaLa Speaks is here to speak for this unspoken, to speak for the ones that can't speak for themselves. I'm just telling you live on to see what's really actually going on. These fools ain't playing nobody. They're not playing anybody. So when 2 weeks come up, a new presidential office going to be in, I'm going to have this on the floor immediately, because that is sad that these travelers are stuck and cannot get to their home country. So that's what I just want to come on here and say. That I got y'all back. I got the travelers back. Keep those DMs coming. Keep those messages coming. I'm gonna speak for the people, and the people have spoken. This is what United States needs to do. They need to take action. They need to do this as soon as possible. There are people that need to get to where they need to go. Families are worried about them and this and that and other, but they let Snowden get home, but they're not letting anybody else get home. Come on, man, y'all not right. That is not right. So Houston, we have a problem. This is MaLa Broussard with another MaLa Travel Guide. You heard it here first. When MaLa Speaks, everyone listens. We'll see you next time on another episode of MaLa Travel Guide.